Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. Yes, sirree. Pet Care Day. How to take care of your pet.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about today.
Absolutely. I love when we do special shows, and this one definitely is really good. We have a lot of viewers who are pet lovers.
Yes.
And they probably know how to take care of their pets, but you might pick up on a few extra tips.
Now, I'll tell you, you're going to have a great time today. So if you've got a pet or know somebody, you better call them right now, because we're coming right back after.
That's right. We check out our weather.
All right, our temperatures are warming up nicely across North Myrtle Beach at 85 degrees. That's where our webcam is right now, experiencing some sunny skies. 86 out in Florence, 85 Darlington, 86 in Sumter, 85 Laurinburg, 84 down there in King Street. Factor in the humidity, we're already beginning to feel like the low to mid 90s in many of these same areas as the cold front continues to approach the region. Now, this front adding that lift, that much needed lift that I've been talking about for the past several days. The moisture has been in place since Saturday. We just haven't had widespread showers and storms because you need something to lift that moisture up, to condense it, to create that rain. We had all the moisture. We didn't have the lift. That changes today. As that cold front comes in, notice a widespread area of scattered showers and thunderstorms. We may even see the sea breeze begin to attempt to move onshore around the 4, 5, 6, and 7 o'clock hours, primarily across Horry and Georgetown counties. We will watch for any intensifying showers and storms, mainly between the 5 and 7 o'clock hour. Some of those storms in Horry and Georgetown County may run with some heavy rainfall, frequent lightnings, and strong gusty winds. I do believe they will be below severe limits, but they could still be strong. The cold front won't actually completely move through the region until overnight tonight, 10, 11, 12, even lasting through the 2 to 4 a.m. hour. By 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, the kids head back to school, and you on your morning commute, well, you're all good. Temperatures in the 70s, and the skies are going to clear out. Again, today's storm impacts heavy rain, lightning, and potentially between the 5 and 7 o'clock hour in Horry and Georgetown County. We'll watch for that wind threat. Otherwise, flooding threat is low. We're talking Hurricane Lane, now a Category 4 storm. It was a Category 5 overnight with winds of 160, wind gusts up to 190 miles per hour. Now down to 155. That's 2 miles away from a Cat 5 status. It is expected to make a turn towards the islands. With this new advisory, hurricane warnings in effect for the islands of Hawaii, Maui, Kauai, and Molokai. Hurricane watches in effect for Oahu as well as portions of Kauai. We will continue to watch that this cone, expected to take it towards the islands, weaken as a Category 2, but still packing a punch. Storm surge, mudslides, and flash flooding all expected. We'll be monitoring this very dangerous situation. Those in Hawaii have basically today to prepare. That's it. Dry conditions, much cooler air, 82 Friday, 83 Saturday here along the Grand Strand. It is short-lived, though. We're back with the humidity, back with the heat, back with the rain chances later on next week after a morning low of 62 degrees Friday morning.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Now, speaking of pets, did you know that I got the boy? Okay, my little boy has wanted a cat for so long.
You got one?
I did, look.
Huh. Look. Y'all are killing me.
Do you know what his name is?
What?
Catzel.
Catzel.
Cat. So we got him just for the boys.
That's very nice. Very nice. All right.
Boy. Okay. All right. There it is. That's enough.
That's enough. All right. Take the picture. Here we go.
We do have a great. We didn't get a cat. We didn't get a cat.
Now we're talking about Pet Care Day. How to take care of your pet. What to feed them. You know, and when do they need to go to the veterinarian and stuff like that. And plus, we're going to talk about the importance when you do adopt to make sure you know what you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. It's no small, decision to adopt or to take care of a pet. It's a big life decision, and we're going to find out a little bit about what that takes. We'll be back. Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live, talking about pet care and everything you need to do to take care of your pet and do it well. Right now we have a vet tech with us. We're going to find out a little bit about the medical side of taking care of an animal.
Julie's retired now. She's with WARM, of course, W-A-R-M, which stands for?
Walkable Animal Rescue Mission.
All right.
Okay.
But she's retired, but she's still very active. All right, now we're talking about, your pet, taking care of your pet. Is there a certain time period, like when you take your cat, when you take your dog to the vet? Or how does that work, Julia?
You should go at least once a year, just
Okay.
for a checkup, to keep its vaccines up to date, get its blood tested for FIV, leukemia, and various other things, heartworm testing and so on. You have to go to the vet for your heartworm.
Okay. And that's where they not only test them, but they also prescribe the medicine for
Yes.
heartworm prevention, because that's huge.
And that's the only way you can get it, is by going to your vet.
Go to
You cannot get
veterinarian.
it over the counter.
Now-
But lots of people say they could buy it at Walmart or something. They can't.
You can't. Okay. So now you say once a year, but when you have a brand new puppy or something like that, that's a lot more at first, right?
Yes, go immediately. As soon as you get that puppy, within 5 days, go to the vet.
Okay.
And have them check it out, and then he'll put you on a schedule for getting its baby shots up to date.
All right, now, an important thing, of course, now, if your pet starts acting a little crazy, weird or something, or not just lying around, you should take him then, right?
Absolutely, always. Don't wait too long. It's cheaper and much more effective
I
if
was
you go
about to
immediately.
say, that's very good advice.
That's true. You wait too long, and it's going to cost you a whole lot more money.
And it's pet insurance now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can get pet insurance.
That's right. Especially if you get a new puppy, buy that insurance immediately.
Okay.
It'll take care of it forever.
All right, fantastic.
All right,
Now, Julie, I want to know a little bit about you. You are a retired vet technician, but tell us what you did before you retired. Where did you work? How long have you been in vet?
Oh, I worked for a hospital up in North Myrtle Beach. I worked for old Doc Smith in Conway, which has been 100 years
Yes.
ago.
100 years ago.
And now you're volunteering your time.
Yeah, I work for nothing now.
You work for nothing?
Yeah.
But that's a reward because
We do too.
Well,
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
It's got to be a reward though, because doing this it's a passion, become a passion for you. It wasn't really about the
Well,
money.
it started by accident, really. People started throwing things over the fence after my husband died.
Okay, and so you
So
said,
then
and
you
now
got
I need to
into
take
it.
care of
Yeah,
them.
by accident. I didn't intend to.
Okay.
Julie, we thank you for being with us.
Thank you for being
okay?
with us.
We
Really
do
appreciate it.
Sure. Julie,
Thank you for
warm. All
that's
right.
right.
Thanks
Thank
so
you
much.
for all of
You're
your
welcome.
advice. Stick around. We'll be right back. was like, what in the world?
And welcome back to a special show, of course, how to take care of your pet.
That's right.
Tommy's here from Coastline Pet Supply. We're going to talk about how to feed your pet, what to feed your pet, and how to make sure it's healthy.
Yeah, absolutely. Tommy, you know, somebody we talk to all the time is because you know a lot about animals, a lot about taking care of pets. So first of all, what do you feed your pet? Where do you begin? You get a puppy, how does that work?
Well, there's no the best dog food. There's the best dog food for your dog and the best dog food for my dog.
Okay.
Right.
That you just have to figure out through trial and error. Looking at your ingredient list is the first thing you need to do.
In other words, on the back of the package.
Yeah, don't read the front.
don't-
The front, they're trying to sell you something.
Right,
The back
okay.
is where they have to tell you
Sure,
There it is.
sure.
So if you look at the ingredient list and you take the heaviest item on that list, which will be the first ingredient,
Sure.
and line it up, that's how they're listed on the bag. That's not how they are in the bag. So those are raw ingredients.
Okay.
You'll see chicken as your first ingredient.
Right.
Chicken is 25 to 30% water. Dog food is only 10% moisture. So they got to dehydrate that chicken. They got to take that chicken and turn it into chicken meal. They got to take 20% of the water away.
Okay.
So they're going to turn it into chicken meal. If chicken's your first ingredient, and corn's your second, and barley is third, and rice is your fourth, your first ingredient is the second ingredient. Because
Got
when
it.
they take the water out of that chicken, it's going to slide down. And they'll divide their carbs up. Let's say chicken's 20, the next three ingredients are 10 apiece.
Yeah.
That still makes your carbs
Heavier.
jump your meat.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So when you see any type of meat in your dog food or cat food, you want to see chicken meal, lamb meal, poultry meal,
Okay.
fish meal. They've already taken the water out of it.
Got it.
So if you look at a product and it says lamb meal is the first ingredient, it's not moving anywhere on that ingredient list. It's staying right there.
That's
Boy,
good
that's
to know.
important.
Hey, I just
yeah,
learned something.
I did too. Let me ask you about cats and dogs. When they're young and when they're older, do you feed them a different type of meal?
It depends on the type. There are kitten formulas
Yeah.
and puppy formulas. Some of your adult formulas have high enough proteins for puppies, so
Okay.
you don't technically have to feed a puppy food. Cats require a higher degree of protein than dogs.
Okay.
So you could, if your cat eats dog food, when you have households that have both, they'll go over and steal just because it's yellow.
Yeah.
It's not going to hurt a cat to eat some dog food.
That's
Sure.
what I wanted to
If
know. I
you
was
put them on
wondering
a
about
steady
that.
diet of it, because
Yeah.
cats need about 30% protein every day.
Sure.
Dogs, 21. Fine.
Okay.
So, but it's just something that they do.
All
So you
right.
just got to develop what you want, what your pet likes when you're feeding them. But read the ingredients and find out what's in it.
Yeah, the dog food that I feed is not my favorite food, but it's the one my dog does the best on.
Okay.
So I
Try
feed
it.
that's
And
what-
it's,
I know-
and it's
I-
basically trial and error.
Exactly, and I tell people, because you get on the internet and you read all this stuff and you just get confused, But
That's true.
All you need to do is just just read your ingredient list and,
All right.
and trial and
I
error.
Thanks,
know
Tommy.
a better way too.
Okay, what's that?
Go see Tommy and say help.
That's right. Tommy will help you if you need some more help. You go
Thank
by
you.
and see him.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Tommy, for being here.
All right, y'all have
All
a
right.
great day.
We got more coming up on how to take care of your pet. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live, talking about pet care and the things you need to do to take care of your pets and do that well right now. Talking about grooming. Now, I just found out this is not just for small breed dogs. It's important to take care of your bigger dogs and probably cats as well.
I think all your pets need some type of grooming. We've
Yeah,
got Brenda
absolutely.
with us now, and we're going to talk about, you know, when it comes to grooming, what all do you do, Brenda?
Well, not all groomers do this, but the price includes the ears, the nails, the anal glands, the shampoo, the cut, the hot oil treatment, bows, bandanas, and cologne.
Bows,
So you
bandanas,
put all
and
that-
cologne.
You
Look at
put
that.
all that in there.
I do all that,
Oh,
yes.
that's pretty neat.
And
All right.
these are all, this is not just something just to make the pet look good. It's really important for their skin,
Right.
their ears, and all of that. Tell us a little
Right.
bit about what that does for the pet.
Well, you need to, like certain pets, like a poodle, for example, Shih Tzus, I mean, really, the dogs that have hair in their ears, you need to
Yeah.
pluck the hair out of the ears. That's real important. Keeping their toenails cut is real important.
Okay.
And even if you have a short-haired dog, you still need to get it groomed.
All right, let's
It's
talk about
important.
cats. You do grooming for cats too?
I don't.
You don't
Okay.
do grooming for
No
cats.
grooming for-
okay.
No.
But
Do-
mostly dogs. Now, what's the hardest dog to groom? What you say? Which one?
It would have to be maybe Labradoodles.
Yeah.
Because they're big,
Right.
and they have poodle hair, and it's real hard to cut poodle hair.
Okay.
I mean, you can do it, but you
right.
know, it's kind of hard.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, for me personally, I mean, each dog, they have a certain look that they need to accomplish. Like, how long did that take you to learn that? Because I'd just shave the whole dog. I'd mess them up bad.
I went to school for it.
Great.
Or in the middle 90s. So
Okay.
I've been grooming for over 20 years. So I wouldn't attempt it without going to school first. You don't have to go to school, but I would recommend it.
Oh, you need some OJT, some on-job
Yeah.
training at least.
Yeah.
Right, now,
Sure.
where do you work out of, Brenda? Where
I
can they
work
see you?
at Coastline Pest Supply.
Oh, with Tommy.
Yeah,
Okay.
I work with Tommy.
So
I'm
they come
inside
in and see you.
Yeah. As you go through the door, if you look off to the right,
Yeah.
I'm back in the corner. There's a big sign that says grooming.
All right. Now I've seen a lot of people, like especially in the summer. You know, it gets hot here. A lab, they have them actually shaved down. Is that something that's good for them? Not so good for them? It's a little bit
What do you
different.
need to do with
Yeah.
it?
I don't recommend shaving a lab.
Okay.
I don't recommend shaving short-haired dogs. I know they shed, but if you have a dog that lives inside, it's going to shed year-round.
So just brush them, right?
Right, that's the most important thing. And really, you should bath them at least once a month.
Okay.
And you do need to keep them brushed.
Okay.
That's real important because it gets down to the skin and gets all the oils and everything
Maybe
you know.
prevents them from getting like hot spots and
Yes.
stuff like that you don't want to have to deal with.
Exactly.
Awesome.
All right, now you're talking about bathing once. Do all your pets? I mean, all of them need once a month or more than that?
Well, no.
Depend on if they're outside, maybe.
Yeah, that'll have a big influence.
Okay.
So if you're outside and the dog's
Right.
dirty or whatever, you need to groom them up.
Right.
Get them ready.
And I also have for $15.
Yeah.
You can come down and bath your own dog.
Really?
And I supply the shampoo in the facility.
Now, that's
Now
pretty
that's
neat.
great
That's
because
pretty neat.
Right.
if you've ever put
Yeah.
the dog in the bathtub at the house,
Want to
you've
go
got
everywhere.
a big mess. That,
Yes.
that is awesome. Coastline Pet Supply, you're
Yeah.
inside to the right.
To the right, yes.
All right.
Thanks, Brenda. We
Brenda,
appreciate
thank
you
you for
coming
being
on the
with
show.
us.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Keep up the grooming.
Oh, thank you. I will.
You got it.
All right, we've got more coming up, teaching you about adopting a pet coming up next.
And welcome back to Carolina Country Live. All right, now when it comes to adopting, a lot of people love rescue animals. And we've got the North Myrtle Beach Humane Society with us today. Rose is here with us. Yeah, we're going to talk about it.
Absolutely, and I think the first thing we want to find out, a lot of people do buy from breeders and stuff. There are a ton of animals, and they're wonderful animals, and they really need homes.
There's nothing better than a rescue animal. Nothing better.
And I've had several as well. Talk about the Humane Society and what you guys do.
What we do there, we rescue animals
Sure.
and we try to find them really good homes. We have a process. We're open, and you come on in and you come and take a look at all our animals. We have cats and dogs. And if you like someone, then we get them out for you and you interact with them, and then you come on in, and if you're interested in adopting, we have an adoption application that they have to fill out, and then we go from there.
All right, now if you have kids in your home, it's important to bring the kids with you.
It is.
Right?
We always, when they have young children, because we do not always know how our dogs and cats act around
Well, sure,
children.
you don't know their whole life background.
So if they have young children, we do ask them to bring their children in. And if they have other dogs and they would like to adopt a dog, they also have to do a meet and greet with their dog also.
Very smart.
Because
Very
we
smart.
can't take the chance of anybody not.
That's
putting
true.
them on one
Right,
side.
or something happening, and you want to make sure they're going to go to a home that they're going to stay. Like getting them returned again is not the goal here.
It isn't. No, it isn't.
All right, the important thing about also when you adopt a pet, and it's just for the kids, like the parents say, oh, this is your pet. you need to talk to the kids about how to take care of it,
Right.
and that's their responsibility.
Right. And when the parents do come in and say that, we do say to the kids, you know, now your dad and mom said that you're responsible, so that means you have to walk this dog. You have to make sure that it has lots of water and food, and especially lots of love.
Yes. Well, and I think that, you know, you guys as a humane society and rescuing pets, the goal is for them to stay in their homes. So making this decision is not one that's light. And you guys don't take it lightly either.
We do not. We do. As I said, we do have an adoption application.
Sure.
And we follow that through. And usually our adoptions are very well.
Awesome.
And, you know, if they do go home and they do come back, we consider it a little vacation.
Oh, and guess
right.
what?
You
They'll
find
get adopted out again by
Yeah,
someone
they will
who is
be.
wonderful as well.
Yeah. Now, all right,
Awesome.
now y'all up in North Myrtle Beach now. What's your hours?
Tuesday and Wednesday, we're open 11 to 5, and Thursday and Friday, we're open to 11 to 6, and Saturday, 11 to 4. Closed to the public on Sunday and Monday. We're still there.
You're still
but
there.
We're not open to the public.
Okay. Do you have a pretty good, I mean, summertime, pretty good number? Do you need volunteers, need fosters,
we
that kind of
always use
thing?
volunteers, community service people, dog walkers. We have an enormous support system up there. And all you have to do is go onto the website and go to that point and submit an
There's the
application, and
website
I can
right
get
there.
and I can get right to you.
Awesome.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Rose.
You're very welcome.
Really
very
appreciate
welcome.
it.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks, Rose. Hope your foot gets better.
Thank you.
We got more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
It's funny, it's crazy, and you never know what Cecil or Amanda are going to say or do.
Hollywood!
It's Carolina and Company live weekdays on ABC 15. A fun show that makes you laugh and makes you feel good about where you live. If you just moved to the area, Carolina and Company Live is the show you need to watch. You'll find out about everything going on along the Grand Strand, PD and Border Belt. Check it out weekdays at noon on WPDE ABC 15.
And welcome back, everybody. All right, great show today. We learned a lot about pets, how to feed them, how to take care of them, when to groom them, and when to go to the vet.
Absolutely. It's a big job and definitely something to consider as, you know, really important. Your pets are family, and I think most of our viewers would agree with that. And we need to take care of them like that.
That's right. My first dog?
Yes.
Penny.
Penny.
A little rat terrier. Yeah.
Okay. I had a black lab, and his name was Walker, and then we went on to get one from his litter, Hunter, and one from his litter, Bo. So we had three black labs
Walker,
growing up.
Was that after Walker, Texas Ranger?
Absolutely.
We had a great time today. Thanks so much. We love doing these specialty shows because it helps us learn, and you learn.
Oh!
It had to put it back up, didn't he?
There
All
he
right.
is. Have a
Thanks
great
so much,
afternoon.
everybody.
See y'all
Have a
later.
good-
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.